Alright.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cafe of Knowledge, NJ&J. You want to tell them what this topic here is? We gonna get right on into this one. We got a request on this one here.
Yeah. So she wanted to know if he or she, we already know he's talking about he, but if he or she is not divorced yet, should I still date him or her?
Right.
You know.
So
and that. I mean, I'm just be sure that it's just common sense. Unless you're in it for the thrills. You know, if you're in it for the thrill, if it just excites you to be talking to a married guy or a married woman, then, you know, because some people do get off on that.
Well,
some people really do get off on that. And so, I mean, then whatever floats your boat, then go ahead. But then just logically speaking, that ain't going to suffice, man. You just wasting your time. And like I said, if you want to play around with the person, play around with them. But if you really with the person trying to wait until they leave their husband or wife, nah, that ain't gonna happen 9 times 10. You might want to wait until they actually do leave. The husband wife show you some papers or something, and then it's final. Then be like, you know, all right, well, let's try this. Let's see where it go. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But yeah, I wouldn't.
And you're really right on that part right there. But I want to tell the ladies, you know, like they said, if he or she. So, like you said, most likely she want to know, it's probably the man.
Yeah.
That she want to know if they're not divorced yet, should I still date them or something, right? But they put the he or she in there. But I'm going to say it goes both ways. We just said in our other videos, you know, it do go hand in hand. It's like, I do know that most of the questions is coming from a female, but it still applies to the male as well. Because that's how they operate, just a little bit different, you know. But I look at it like this, y'all. This is a statistic. So, rather you want to take this, we're going to just start off with this. Only 3% of the time is a man going to leave his wife for you. That's only 3% of the time. Now, so, them 3% are very small. You're talking about 3% out of 100%. That's very small. But 3% of the time, it does happen. But
that's a small amount.
That's a small amount. But listen to this. In that 3%, if you are in that 3% that he does leave his wife for, then it's a 75% chance that marriage gonna fail.
If they get married.
So, it says that it's 3% of the time that man will leave his wife for you. Right. They don't even say married. But they did say if you marry that person, 75%, it goes up 75% that marriage is not going to work. Right? So, that means you're already on 3% of him leaving his wife. And then if he leaves his wife, you done upgraded to a 75% chance that it ain't gonna work.
Tell that to Steve Harvey.
So, you know, but I'm just saying, that is the statistic, you know, and it's a lot of people like here, like you mentioned, the stars or whatever. A lot of these stars will tell us anything because they trying to make money off us. You see what I'm saying? They will tell us anything because they trying to make money off of it. That's what our show is about. We telling people stuff that's real. We not talking about living this Hollywood life, living this yacht life. We not talking about that. We talking about 100 real people everyday life.
Yeah.
How the regular people, what we going through and how it really goes. Yeah. And this is how it really goes with us. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood style or not, this is what we go through. You know what I'm saying? So, now Hollywood tell us anything because they trying to grab a buck off us. And then we be studying, you know, giving them all in they, you know, in they funds, they charity stuff. We doing all that and they study lying to us. Yeah. You know, and then we wondering why the shit didn't work out. Yeah. That's because they were lying to us from the beginning. Yeah. So, we are talking to each other as real people, because that's what we are. We real. Yeah. And that is it. It's only 3% of the time that he gonna leave his wife. And when he leave his wife, if he do decide to marry you, you done up to 75% chance that marriage ain't even gonna work. So
you want to know something?
That's crazy.
I knew a young lady. I knew a few women who, I don't know why, but it really kind of don't. It do pertain to us, but men are different. Like I know a lot of guys who slept with married women. I slept with somebody's wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like they ain't even trying. A dude gonna 9 times out of 10 look at it already, unless he just a goofball. But we gonna be like, I smashed her. All right. That shit,
and that's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right.
Because I see how you doing with your hood on your hood. Right. But then again, there's other times where the woman is actually like, she's in a position in her marriage to where she's not happy, and then there can be a man who come along and show her better and do better for her, and they get married. That's a little different. But then I knew a young lady who was talking to this guy, and he was married, and she it was a different type of concept with her like that. Like, he told her he was married. She understood, but she wanted him, eventually to, he was like, I'm gonna leave her though,
Right.
Okay. So she was like, okay, and she really ended up liking the guy. But he would bring her around the wife. You know what I'm saying? And portray as if it was just like it's my little homie and stuff like that.
Right. And, dangerous.
And
but
so
okay, go ahead.
He would bring her around the wife. The wife would introduce her like that. You know what I'm saying? And they would talk, hey, how you doing? Or whatever like that. And I'm like, damn. And she was telling me like, how they can, he having events, she'll come around or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he would decor. He would have a homeboy or something like that who will put in and act like, he's a date, and they come along. It was just weird shit. So I was like, but at the end of the day, she got to the point she was like, she really liked this dude, and she wanted him to. She was tired of playing the game.
Okay,
like, he needed to make a decision.
So what happened with it at the end? What did they do?
Yeah, hell, he didn't leave his wife. You know what I'm saying? She just got fed up. So, but he really wanted to be with her, and I'm talking about nigga. He would talk. He would say words maybe smooth as honey.
Right.
But it went on so long. I think maybe like 2 years. Right. She went along with that shit for 2 years.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he didn't leave his wife. And I told her, I was like, man, at the end of the day, boo boo, like, I'm gonna tell you straight up what it was. You didn't show him enough value for yourself to like you went along with all that BS propaganda that he had going on.
Right.
Like, come on, you can still come around. You come into the house, you meeting the wife.
Right.
He seeing you. Honestly, he loving it because y'all sneaking around, y'all fucking, and he made
it's an excitement for him.
But at the same time,
it's a degradement for her.
But at the same time, he's seeing like, man, this chick here, she really like down for whatever. So she wouldn't do this shit for me. She probably would do this shit behind my back to somebody else. Or whatever. Right. That's how he was. I felt like he just milked her as long as he could. Until she got tired.
He did do that. And at the same time, you right, because I do know, just like you said, somebody like that. I know a lot of times I have seen where the woman is creeping around with a guy who is married, and like you said, for some reason these men are offering these women to come to their house. Like if he throw a big gathering or he throw a big party, he wants this mistress chick he's talking to blend into the crowd with everybody, to make his wife feel like his mistress just a friend. And let me tell you something, ladies. If a man is willing to jeopardize your life, your health, trying to tell you to come to a dangerous situation, because see, you have to think, ladies, if that was your house and your husband was inviting somebody else into your home and he telling you that this other person is a friend, and this person is in your face laughing with you, and you feeding this person potato salad and chicken, and you want something else to drink, and you talking to this lady because you don't know who she is, but she really your husband's mistress, you got to put yourself on the other feet, on the other foot, and see what would you do. Oh, I know y'all hot now. Somebody on here sweating like mud. They sweating because they was like, I'll do this. He better not do this to me. Okay, that's what we saying. Yeah. So you shouldn't do that to nobody. If a man puts a woman in that type of danger, if a man even told me, ain't no man even gonna open up his mouth and tell me nothing like that. And I know, first of all, I ain't dating no married man. Now I ain't gonna even give him the chance to say that. But if he do, I'm gonna be looking at him like, man, I really do know you needs to go. If you think you gonna put me in some type of danger like that, that let me know off the bat you gives nothing about me.
But there's some women out there,
you know,
man,
that they love the thrill too with that man.
It attracts them.
But I'm saying, did they do that because they feel like that man gonna one day leave that woman? And let me tell you, that man will give you that same line. I'm tired of her, baby. I'm finna leave this woman. I'm tired of her, baby. Just give me a couple of more months. Then them couple of more months come. Yeah, you know, they told me to wait for about a year, and then I had this situated. He lying. He just telling you that to hold you on to a string. He not trying to leave that woman. I know some women that have been dating a married man more than 4 years, and that man has not left his wife yet. And the sad part is the women are believing this man.
I think they like it.
But
no, I'm serious. Like the one that
they really holding on to hope. They really holding on to hope.
I ain't gonna lie.
They think they got a prize. They think they got a prize.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. The prize is the fact that I got your man. There's a song like that. I got your man. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm way off to it. But anyway, like they like that shit because I think that those type of women, you saying like, yeah, they got held on the hope. She been on there for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. I think she actually secretly enjoys that because of that man. The day he really walk up, knock on the door. Hey, baby, I finally did it. It's over. No, come on, you mine now. She gonna be like, like, you know, like, you know, okay. I guess we can try this. Now it's gonna be boring. Now it's just y'all two now. Yeah. It ain't no excitement going on. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. I'm fucking her, man. Yeah, no, he yours now. So see, what's gonna happen now? Yeah. Now you can't sneak around town no more. Yeah. You can't talk that shit no more. Now you're actually married to him, or y'all actually dating. Like I said, it might not even get to marriage. You wanna know why? Like I said, sometimes I was saying about the guy, hell no, might be the chick. Nigga, I ain't wanna marry you for real. I just like fucking around on you behind your white man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, you know what? It's a lot of women out there that do think.
Evil world.
It's a lot of women who are brainwashed by men and unleash that thought. Don't let these men brainwash you who are married, telling you that they are going to leave that woman, because they are not. If they haven't left that woman, I tell you what, you tell him, okay, when you leave her, then holler at me. Until then, you need to find someone who's going to treat you the way you're supposed to be treated. A married man definitely can't give you his undivided attention. He cannot do it. He cannot give you his undivided attention. And if you feel like your life is worth less, you know, than his marriage, women kill me. They think that their life is worth less than another man's marriage. And the reason why, I'm going to tell you this. This is what I'm saying. It's just like you going into a restaurant. And you know how they say, the tables are not clean yet. You know how you're going to a restaurant and you're getting ready to have dinner. Yeah. And then the restaurant is full. And then a table come open. And they say, hey, you come on over here. Your table is ready. Yeah. And then that's just like you going to a restaurant and that waitress is 3 or 4 plates on the table that the waitress have to clean up before you can sit down. And that's just like you telling the waitress, no, don't clean that up. I'm going to eat after them people there. I'm going to eat their food. You don't have to clean it up. I'm going to eat those 3 plates that they left.
Where do you come up with these analogies?
No, it's not no analogy. That is how it is.
No, I'm saying that was good.
And that's the way it is.
You can say some powerful shit from me.
That's the way it is. That's the way it is. You are eating.
That was pretty good.
Leftover nasty food that somebody else has ate and then they slid you the leftover with the germs and the nastiness, and you ain't got no napkin to wipe your mouth. You ain't got nothing. There ain't no drinks.
You been hanging with the preachers in Atlanta.
No, it's just
that was good.
No,
that was really good.
That's what you're doing, and that's why. But what I said, I had to explain to them what I meant by you are valuing yourself less than that man's marriage.
That was awesome.
And in order for me to explain what I mean by that, I had to explain the plate part.
Wow.
Because that's exactly what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So do not lower yourself for anyone. And a married man is not it. It's too much danger involved. I'm telling you, messing with a married man, you're gonna have a lot of stress, a lot of heartbreak, and a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of lonely nights. And then you might come up missing if you ain't too careful.
Okay, that's on the man part right
You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
the
might
man
come
part.
up missing.
Men messing around with married women. That's what happened to us. Somebody's gonna end up getting killed.
No, it's some women that come up missing by messing with a married man.
It's simple on our part. Bro, you keep doing that shit you want to, then you might end up getting shot.
Yeah.
So you might want to not go through that shit. But women, women got a little bit more of a sneakier way of doing it. They can last a little longer. Us, we just dumb with that shit. We been done fuck somebody's wife and shit. Now we think that's our whole little girlfriend. We letting her get in our ear and shit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, here come this nigga.
Right.
You know, and he following her the whole time. We done met the hotel room. You hear knocking the door. Room service. Open door. BAM!
Yeah. But I'm telling you, that's just a danger of it. And it's just some women that they holding on to hope. And I'm going to tell you, baby, it is no hope. Okay? There is no hope. You let that man or that woman, because you said he or she, you let that man or that woman, you tell them, hey, look here. Nope, I'm not going to date no married man, but I tell you what, when you show me the divorce papers, then we can talk.
Okay.
And at that time,
somebody said, what if they separated, though?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they still got papers on each other. They still got papers on each other. And you know what? A lot of people would say, well, they separated. Okay, if they separated, it's a more chance that they're going to get back together. Because there's no divorce papers involved.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm guilty of that. I've talked to a separated woman before. You know what I'm saying? And I really liked her. She was cool. I just didn't I'm not going to put my heart all the way into it. You know what I'm saying? We kept it a little different because I need her to make sure her situation is completely knocked
That's
all
what
the
you
way out.
have to do.
That's what you have to do.
It's the same way. It don't matter if they say they separated. Yeah. Divorce or separated, don't mess with them. You know what I'm saying? You wait until you see the divorce papers. Not that I went down there and filed and the papers hadn't came in yet. No, we ain't talking about. You need to see the papers. Once you see the papers, then you do it. In the meantime, you need to find you somebody else and splurge around with other people. And don't stop your life for this married man. You need to date other people. You don't even need to be fooling with that married man. Now, I'm trying to tell y'all something to save your life and to save your heart and to save your loneliness and sadness. Don't do it, okay? So that's all I have to say about that.
Well, she that little angel. I'm going to be the little devil on that part. They ain't going to listen to that.
Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, you always gonna be that devil on the inside.
You ain't gonna listen. You still gonna do it.
But I'm telling you right now, ladies, don't do it. You work too much for that. And
you still gonna do it.
You so crazy. Okay, yeah. But that is what I wanted to say. We wanted to talk about that subject. So like I said, is he or she. But please think about it. Not no married man. You don't need it. That's not where it's at. And you always got to think about others the way you want to be treated. And when you marry this man, if he's so good at cheating behind his wife's back, what make you think you making him a more professional? Because soon as if you the 3% that he do get with, believe me, he done aced his game on how to play behind your back.
You think he balling with his shit, boy, nigga, I'm the man.
Yeah.
But then you got some who got switch the flip. They gonna flip the script on though. You got some girl who play the game right back. They be like, you keep on with that bullshit, I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh yeah, that happened too. Those the one that basically come up missing.
I was just gonna say that when he started getting crazy.
Yeah,
you gonna do what?
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. It ain't even no.
You gonna do what?
Game. I'm telling you now.
Say it again.
I'm telling you.
Because they turning the pinky from Friday. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
I'm telling you one thing. Hey, ladies, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Get you a man who is not married. You leave these married men alone. It ain't nothing in there for you. You know what I'm saying? And please don't stop having these babies by married men. And then you one that got a secret child 2 miles or 20 miles away, or maybe in another state.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't gonna lie, Mama.
Don't do that.
I ain't gonna lie, Mama. No, we might well cut it right there. We said all we said now because you have a child by it. It's dead then.
Well, yeah,
we can't help you.
It ain't
we can't help it. It ain't nothing we can say no more.
But you know what?
You got a child bound. You're locked in. Y'all are one big happy Addams family.
You know what? I'm going to tell you one thing. Keep this in mind, ladies. Please, don't date a married man. Please don't. Think more of yourself. And we getting ready to go. That's all I got to say about that.
Gain knowledge to prevent blockage.
And what that means is the more you know, the harder it is for anybody to stop you from your success. So, look here. You know about the married man. Don't let that man stop you from your success.
That girl good.
See you later.